today's video, we find out what happens when all bosses and NPCs meet each other inside of Fortnite Chapter 5 Season 3. We do this every season, and in the past we did it at the start of Chapter 5 with a really cool boss meet, and even last season as well, where we managed to get Darth Vader to meet them all. But this season, it's time to take our pick with some of the best NPCs and bosses on the map and make them meet and see what is going to happen. If you guys enjoy this sort of boss meet content, don't forget roughly 90% of you guys that watch over here aren't already subscribed. Just tap that subscribe button and let's jump into the plan. So the first thing to do was to gather our team and locate a location for all these NPCs and bosses to meet. We then decided a location for all the bosses to meet, and this would be a pit on the left side of the map, which you can see on screen right now, which is inside of this building, and this is where Megalodon also can potentially spawn when he's driving his little van. So then we would send all our teammates out to different NPCs, some of the more notable ones like T60, even Magneto himself, Jones, the Underwriter, and so many more. We would send them and bring them all to the pit with our teammates going to collect them individually, and a little bit of luck with Storm, we should be set to go and have this boss meet up and running. Let's jump in and find out what's going to happen. So we're now inside of the Fortnite Battle Bus, and all of our teammates had different NPCs assigned to them. I was actually assigned to the medic, who spawns over just outside of Reckless Railways, in between Reckless and Grand Glacier. So I'm on my way to there. Obviously I'm going to need to farm up some gold as well. That was part of the plan. Everyone's going to need to grab gold due to it being a custom game and there being no gold inside of here. Now if you guys haven't already, roughly 462 people are using my code in the item shop right now. Let's try and get it up to 1,000. If you're hyped for season 4 and want to support me, pop in code POST. It means the world. Okay, so jumping into the vault now. Now I've landed over at Reckless. Obviously, this is a perfect route for this. We're going to be filming this during the Pirates update. The video was filmed during that period. This gives us the advantage of the gold with the enhancements in the vault during this little kind of period where we had the Pirates update. This gives us a lot of gold, and this gold itself is going to allow us to hire the NPC. Now, hiring the NPC is a lot easier than moving him over with other means. It's too difficult usually to move an NPC on a car on your own. It's so hard. So, personally, going on my own for this solo, hiring the NPC, getting him in the seat, and then unhiring him when we get to the fight will be the best option. So now heading to the spawn location of the medic, the trooper himself. Let's go and grab him, grab the medic, get him in, and hopefully we'll arrive back to our teammates over at the pit just in time. So let's climb up here, go over here, just the medic's in the tower, so a little bit of parkour up nice and quickly. Then we can talk to the medic and should be able to hire him. Come on there we are, we've hired him. Open this up just in case we need some extra mats or heals. There we are, perfect. Oh, he actually heals us, so we're kind of set. Oh, he's blocking the door. All right, we'll break the door, and then let's get down from here and jump in our car. And what we're going to do is we'll jump back over if we can. We're going to head over to the pit location, which is just over here. So I'm going to mark that and see what my teammates are doing. So while this was taking place, my teammates were attempting to move the location of Captain Jack Sparrow by getting Jack on top of a car and getting him over to us. Obviously, it's a little bit difficult to move Jack. He's one of the more difficult NPCs, and now I decided to actually change my vehicle as well with the medic just because I wanted more fuel. While this was taking place, obviously Jack himself was trying to make his way over, and I'm now in a different car as well. The same car is actually that's moving Jack. It makes it a little bit confusing, so I put that little barrier so you know which footage is which. But you can see I'm rotating over with my car. The medic's in my car. You can see him sat next to me, and eventually we should be able to get over to the location of the pit. If we zoom fast enough, we should arrive at that pit. So I've now arrived. I'm going to unhire him. You can see I've unhired him there, so he's set to go. I'm going to leave him here, and I'm going to get him in the pit in a second. Also, right, if you guys haven't already, I've got two amazing maps for you guys, Toy Box and 50 Fashion. They're classic maps which everyone's been playing throughout the seasons. I've been using these to level up. I'm going to be enhancing the XP on Toy Box ready for the release of Season 4, so make sure you're playing it. And if you like fashion shows and you want to be the only judge inside of a fashion show and have a really good time against lots of contestants, then 50 Fashion is for you. Here's a little trailer of it from the Halloween trailer, but currently we're in the summer event there, so pop on in with the codes on screen. If you guys haven't played them recently, go and give them another go, or if you've never played them before, go and give them a go and let me know what you guys think in the comments. Okay, so we're now at the pit location, moving in all the NPCs. We've just moved in the medic by slide kicking him over. He's now in there, and now we are set to go. All of our NPCs are in the pit. We've got a lot of different ones in here. You can see we've got loads of NPCs on the left, loads of NPCs on the right, and we've still got a few more coming in. So pretty exciting stuff. So I'm just going to wait here so all the NPCs chill. Here's Magneto. He's just been slide kicked in, and even oh no, over on the other side it looks like Jack Sparrow's made a runner, and unfortunately I don't think that my teammates are going to be able to get Jack. That's all right. We'll rotate them over and get Elizabeth Swan instead if possible. if we get enough time. So as a hint here, you can see we've even got, we've got some really cool ones. We've even got our favorite one over there, Ruckus, back from chapter 2. Another NPC's coming in. Who's this we've got coming in now? We've got the Underwriter, who's in the pit. So a good collection here. We've even got Artemis up there at the top left as well. Next one up there is Megalodon. So we've got an absolute ton of NPCs inside of here. We're going to get Megalodon inside of here right now as our final one for this and get this NPC and boss all meet going ahead right now. If you guys aren't already aware, other bosses don't fight each other, so that's why we're only keeping one, otherwise the fight would be unfair. So we're going to keep with Megalodon as the main boss in this video because all the bosses team this season. So there we are. Megalodon is inside of the pit with all the NPCs. All the NPCs are unhired, so they should be able to fight each other, and now we are set to go. We have an absolute ton of NPCs in here. We even have Bravo Leader in here by the looks of it as well on that left side. I think that's Bravo Leader. So some random NPCs, which make it super exciting. Okay, so all our teammates are in here. Let's get these NPCs rocking. Let's see who's going to win this battle, and let's get them damaged and fighting each other. So we're gonna have to damage a few of them. You can see Megalodon right there in the center. He's glitching out a little bit. A few of the NPCs getting pickaxed by our teammates here just to make sure they get aggroed. Even Hope's inside of here as well. There's an absolute ton of NPCs in this fight. First we've got Bravo Leader, who starts off the fight over on that left side. You can see we've got Megalodon in here. We've got T60 as well. Looks like T60 takes down Ruckus there to start with. The Underwriter's just chilling in this corner. Hope's there dancing away as well. A little bit of damage from T60's grenades going off there. Megalodon also in the center there trying his best. Switches to his Nitro Fist. He's not actually getting any hits off. In the other corner, you can see we've got a little bit of a battle going on over there. Back on this side, Jonesy over here now. Magneto fighting out T60 also in the action. Megalodon trying his best to get it. Artemis and Hope also taking on the fight. T60's doing a little bit of an Evo, and Megalodon takes down T60. And now Megalodon's rotated over to the other side, and Hope is also moving around in there, and Artemis all in the action. This is pretty crazy. You can see Jones and Magneto having a little fight. Hope in the corner. Artemis actually fighting over here, fighting on the Megalodon. Jones does take down Magneto. Now fighting Hope, and Underwriters in the corner, emoted on that far side. We've also got Megalodon on his far side, and you can see Megalodon does take down the medic and also tries his best to take down Bravo Leader and does. It's now Artemis versus Megalodon on his far side. We see we've got Jones and Hope there. Jones does finish off Hope and does a little emote on her as well. We've even still got Megalodon inside of here and Artemis. For some reason, Jones decides to eliminate himself. Here's a little replay of that. Look at this. Jones shoots the wall with his own explosive crossbow and just takes himself down. Now we have Megalodon and Artemis in a 1v1 situation, but not to forget, in the other corner we also do have the Underwriter as well, who's the Summer Specialist skin, who's hiding in that far corner on the left side. It's a three-way battle right now between these three. Who's going to win in this final boss meet of the season? Artemis emoting in this corner. We've got Megalodon over here doing a little bit of a jump. You can see Artemis trying her best and does take down Megalodon. GG Artemis on the elimination. So it's now Artemis versus the Underwriter in this final 1v1 situation in this NPC battle. Who is going to win between these two? Let's find out. So we're now going to aggro onto the Underwriter and get him to hit Artemis. Is it going to be an interesting battle between these two? Who do you think is going to win, guys? Here we go. Artemis versus the Underwriter. Let's find out. Here we go. Let's get him to aggro. Okay, Underwriter, let's get you to hit Artemis. Go on, hit her. Okay, perfect. They've hit. And now the fight begins between these two. Artemis versus Underwriter. Artemis goes in with a sniper, trying her best to hit on to the location of the Underwriter. She goes in close, tries to get some close-up shots. He's missing a few shots, though. Not actually hitting it. Gets some lovely hit there, but Underwriter's using a jump attack and takes down Artemis with a jump attack. And the Underwriter takes the victory in the final boss meet. Wow. If you guys haven't already, though, don't forget to check out 50 Fashion or Toy Box if you get a free moment with the codes on screen. Feel free to take a screenshot or search with the name on screen. Thank you for all the support on the maps, guys. I'll see you guys soon next season. Peace.